Morning guys, welcome to another Welsh's Waffle. Got a mug of tea. Cheers everybody. A bit damp this morning and some rain overnight. At least it's cool. I'm going to talk about cigars today. Right, I've got this box of cigars. Got a varied, got my little sensor in there, temperature control, humidity. Currently reading 69.73, so 69% humidity, 73 Fahrenheit. So that's me tasting box, yeah. And then I've got 5 boxes like this. They haven't all got this amount in though. So I've got 5 of these boxes. I've got about 350 cigars at the moment. Still got a few to try, as you would have seen in my last video. So in this one there's 104, and I do have a varied selection of cigars. So in this one I've got factory smokes. I've got some of the I've got a mix of factory smokes, the sweet version and the Toro versions. There's 35 of them. I got some of the I got La Estrellas. I've got a Partagas Cortado, which is a long cigar. Can't see it at the moment. I've got 14 7 Potencias, which is a small cigar. I've got one Nintendo Esteli by Drew Estates, which some of them are limited editions. I've got this little Corona, so I think it's a Giuliani cigar. It's a Reserva Especial. I've got a Balmoral. I've got a Espinosa Crema, again a limited edition. I've got this one from Crown Heads. It's the Las Calaveras. I think it's a 2022 or 23. They change these every year, so that's the one with the purple. I got some of the where did I get these from? This is called the Delictados, which was, I think it's from Privada. So when I was in the Cigar of the Month cigar, I had a few of them. This is the Esteli one I was on about. This is a Nortino. I think that's a limited edition, if I'm correct, again from Privada. What else have I got on here? I got a Balmoral Nicaraguan Torpedo. I got a Favela Classico Giuliana, which I've just seen yet. Again, another couple of got another Privada one, which is the the Wabbit. This is what are these Insidious cigars. It's a Churchill size. Some Asylum. Again, like I said, got the factory smokes. So that's the standard, and I got the sweet. In fact, this is the sweet, which is a Robusto size, and the other ones got a couple of these. This is the Aladino Cameroon. I think it's called. What's it called? This thing. Elegante Cameroon, 37. It's a 38 by 7. So a very small ring gauge on that one. Got a few bits and parts. I got a Tobacco Lords, again another thin ring gauge. That's the 7 Potencias. A small Connecticut. So I've got a bit of all sorts in here. These are the La Estrellas. There's 2 versions of this. There's a Polar and something else. I can't remember which one was which. Polar and Solar, I think it was. Yeah, Polar and Solar. Just got different bands on them. Not a brilliant cigar, a bit basic. So that's the Balmoral. I just thought I'd just show you a few of these guys. What else have I got in there? I've got a Gurkha Royal Challenge. I've got Santana Fuma Floraflina. Got the Insidious, which I just shown you, and Tobacco Lords. Like I said, there's a few different versions in there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 19 different cigars in there. And so there's 104 in that box total. And then I got this little box which I've called my tasting box. So these are ones I've either purchased or which I'd fancy trying I've not had before. I've got a couple in there which I find, if I want to just grab some, like the Odyssey cigars. If I just fancy a quick cigar rather than diving through all of them. So I've got on this one here, the Maduro, and then you've got your full. I've also got the sweet tip of them in a different box. Got a couple of my Tatuati tattoos, one of my favourite sticks. What else have I got in here? So I've got La Aroma de Cuba. That's the I've got some different sizes. I've got Churchill and the Toro versions of that. Special edition, I've got the Passion, same brand. I've got the Padron 1964, which is a box press cigar. Again, very good cigar, I've been told. I've got the 1924, that's 26 coming as well. Try them against each other, but I think the 24 is supposed to be a little bit smoother than the 64 or 26, whatever it is. You know what I'm on about, guys. Yeah, and I think it's the it's a little bit more expensive as well. So I've got a Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne. Didn't really like didn't like float my boat really, the Perdomo champagnes. I do like some of the other ones, but 10th anniversary, even though it's their main cigar, Perdomo, the bread and butter cigar, I should say. I've got a Camacho Triple Maduro. Never had a Camacho cigar yet, and that's be my first one when I try that. I've got a cigar, a couple of Alec Bradley Filthy Hooligan Barber Poles, which I do enjoy. Had a few of them. Leaf by Oscars, the Corojo Toro. I have got some in another box, the Maduro versions, because I couldn't work out which ones I enjoyed more, and the Sumatran, which I smoked a couple of weeks ago. Fuente Selection de Oro, which is a long cigar, Churchill size again. CAO Flathead Spark Plug, which is a Robusto size. Now the CAO on them, a lot of you guys who smoke cigars will know they named a lot of their cigars after car parts. So yeah, so that's what they call that, a flathead spark plug. Yeah, so they're different versions of. So I've not tried that yet. I've had that a few years. I've had about 3 years. I've got Esteban Carrera Chupa Cabra. Again, I think it was a limited edition. Toro Fuente Hemingway. Got Fuente Opus X Lonsdale. Again, it's a bit like the Aladino I just shown you. I've got a Macanundo. Got some. Got Oliva Black Swan. Thank you to Uncle Willie for them. He gives me a couple of Black Swans. I've got a Perla Del Mar Maduro Pergola G. Like I said, a lot of these I've never even tried. It's ones I've bought either when I was in the Privada Cigar Club, going back a few years. I got a Paul Stulak Exclusivo. Like I said, we've got my Tatuaje tattoos, and then there's 3 which I'm not sure about because there's either no bands on them, and then there's a Amazon Basin, which was kindly gifted to me by Simon, finally, because he knew I wanted to try one. So this is the Esteban Carrera cigar. Sorry about the poor lighting, guys. You're not obviously the camera ain't going to pick this up. I'm going to start changing my camera and go onto my new phone for the videos. Yeah, I believe that's a limited edition. So that's me. Yes, that's my tasting box. So I've got 5 like them big boxes. I've got a couple of boxes of levers upstairs in my bedroom. And let's light some up, shall we? What shall we have? What's going on here? We're gonna actually. I might have Tell you what I didn't have in here, what I should have put in here, because I like in this little box, my tasting box, I like to have a few of what I can sort of my regular smokes, you know. I haven't got a top 10 or nothing yet. I'm still trying too many different ones, a bit like tobacco. Let's show what should we go for, guys. I don't want to really go for the ones I've only got one of, because the more likely you chance I'm going to enjoy them and not be able to get them, because some of these are unobtainable, as our friend says up in Wyoming there, Piper Dave 2023. But obviously they're not on his so that's the Perla Del Mar. If I can get my face out the way where it'll focus better. Had this a while. Nice box pressed Maduro. Perla G, yeah, Perla G Maduro 6 1/4 by 54. Don't know where to go for this little Macanundo. It's Macanundo. I can't remember who sent me this. I don't know if Paul Gilson sent me this. It's got like a greenish lime sort of coloured band on it. It's like a Connecticut. So that's the Paul Stucco. I don't know how you pronounce that. Sorry guys. Got a cracking band on it. The artwork on that band. I don't know whether that's the right way up. I don't know whether you can see that, guys. Paul Stulak Executive or Exclusiva. It's one of the ones I've had for quite a while. I might actually go for one of the La Aroma de Cubas. That's the Mi Amor. Now I think the Mi Amor is a bit of an ass kicker, if I remember rightly. But there's slightly difference in the colour of the because one's a Toro and one's a Churchill, and there's slightly bit of ones look like I don't know whether one of these is a broadleaf, because one looks like a very dark Maduro and one looks, I don't know whether it's a broadleaf, because it looks like a reddish brown on the wrapper. I might have a tattoo actually, one of my favourites. I don't know whether the camera's going to pick this up, guys. So this Churchill here, these are both the same cigars. The La Aroma de Cuba, which I've got after watching Holtz Maz and Foch on Holtz Cigars, one of the regular YouTube channels I watch. So this is the Mi Amor. This one's they call a Valentino, which is like I'd say Gordo size more than, because it looks a bit thicker than the doesn't say what the actual size is on it, because it looks a bit thicker than a Toro. So I think it's a Gordo, and obviously the Churchill. So that's the Mi Amor. I think they're a bit of a, like I said, I don't think you can see the camera. It's not going to pick it up. But this one here, the Churchill, you can see it's a lot darker, looks more red Maduro. There isn't a red Maduro leaf, but I think it might be a broadleaf against the Maduro leaf. It looks like a reddish brown rather than the brown you get, the chocolate brown you get on a normal Maduro leaf. But I'm going to light up the Tatuati tattoo. Not had a tattoo for a while. Again, one of my favourites. So Tuesday, like I said, I'm not in work till Saturday night. I've got a house viewing tomorrow. Apartment, flat, whatever you want to call it. It's a 2-bedroom, really nice, real nice. It's an old ex-police station here in Crewe, and it's on a place called Nantwich Road, and it's a big place, and it's you don't seem to get them very often come up, but it's a real nice, been done out, really nice. It's the living room or the lounge, what do you want to call it. It's like hexagonal, because the walls sort of come, you've got like 4 windows at different angles, or octagonal, you know, it looks like that, you know. It looks a fantastic place, and fingers crossed I'm lucky because I don't know how many viewings they get. I don't know what the limit is. I'm going to ask the agent tomorrow how many viewings they have, whether it's just like a one day because they get so many. It's so hard just to get a viewing these days. As I've mentioned before in videos, it gets, so damn hard, And you look on the agent's websites, sorry guys, and the views that these houses have had, or flats or whatever, and all of them I've looked at got over 2,000 views. So whether people keep going back to look at them or they're individual views, I don't know. So you can see that sort of interest and the hassle is trying to get a rental, because I can't afford to buy one. Unfortunately, I'm not in the Paul Gilson league. So what should I do with this? I don't want to go for a straight cut. I don't think it doesn't look like triple cap. It looks like a double cap. It looks like they've had one leaf gone round and they put a cap on the top. I think I might go for that reason. I might just go for the straight cut. It's a little bit untidy if you ask me, but yeah, don't know why I smelt my cigar, because at the end of the day it's just gonna all smell the same, man. Don't agree, let's be honest. It's a bit veiny. It's a bit veiny, this tattoo, as you can see. Let's see if we can show you that cap there. Look. I was trying to focus on my face or not. You can see the cap, it looks a little bit darker than the rest of the cigar. It looks like that's where the starting point is, underneath where they've wrapped it up there. So guys, let's give it a cut and a light. I hope your week is going well so far. So we've got me DuPont cutter, so you got a straight cut on the bottom and obviously the V cut on the top. I'm just going to literally nip I'll just show you. You can see there how little I've cut off and how thin. You don't really need to cut much more than that off, guys, So, Simon, thank you. He didn't gift me this, but I bought this after watching one of his videos. It's a Vertigo triple lighter. You can see how much fluid you got in. It's a good thing about it. I know Simon's got I think he's got a couple of Vertigos, different versions. I think he's got a four jet lighter. This is the 3. Not sure whether got a bit of a hole in the foot of the cigar there. See where that dark patch is? It could be a hole. Turn the cigars, I light it, so getting a nice even burn. There we go. Just a warning, guys, if you do get one of these Vertigos, these caps, and they can get a little bit hot because they are metal. They're a good price, these tattoos. I think they're good value for money, these tattoos. They're not too expensive. They're not budget cigar in my opinion, but they are good value. I do like these. They're a good smoke. These would definitely be in my top 10, along with me Oliva, my Fuentes. Trying to think what I can put up there. What else I can put in there? Obviously, honourable mention would be the Partagas Black Label, which we know Dave smokes a lot of. What you need to give yourself time to smoke them, because they're a large cigar. A good after dinner cigar them, because you need to have something in your belly, as you do with a lot of cigars. You know, it's a good idea to have something in your stomach before you smoke cigars, just in case you get the odd one that turns you a little bit green, which I had one day with a Peterson 3Ps. First time I tried that, I was out in the yard, nice day. As you know, it's a plug. Then he kicked my ass. I enjoyed the first bowl that much, I went for the second bowl on an empty stomach, and I literally threw up twice. Not had it since. I'm not a guy who can pick up all the different nuances in a cigar. It's a bit like some of my tobaccos, you know. It's hit and miss for me, you know. Some I'll pick up them, you know, but it's a case of trying them, and it's simple as whether I like it or not, you know. I don't like peppery cigars. I like a creamy cigar, cocoa, coffee, you know. So I stay away from the Rocky Patels, because I believe they can be a bit of a butt kicker, a bit of heavy on the pepper. Don't mind a spicy cigar. Again, I'm not on spice, you know. Compared to food, I don't eat a lot of spice. I don't mind spice, but I don't like hot spice, if you know what I mean, guys. If I get a spice that's hot, I don't do chili, stuff like that. I do sweet chili, I can have, but chili on it, you know, chili as it is, no, not for me, fortunately. And what I find with these tattoos, you get an impeccable burn line. You see how grey, or it's virtually white, the ashes on these. I need to get another box or two of these. They're a good, well worth the smoke. It's not quite a milk chocolate band on this. It's sort of between milk and dark, you know. Real good sticks, you know. I do enjoy these. And I'm hoping, if you haven't seen my last video, I'm hoping someone can help me out with the My Father Blue edition. Just come out, and they're selling like hotcakes. Even there's places now I've already seen they've sold out. I don't know when they're going to get them back in. And there's places where I normally go for my cigars, but I just can't get them, guys. So if anyone can help me out there, check out my last video. Hit me up, welshpiper62@gmail.com, and we'll sort out the old readies. I like to get a box of them on the. I like to get a box of them on the Robusto. I think, if I remember right, I'm not sure if they're a Nicaraguan Puro. Can't remember, guys, tell you the truth, but design on the box looks absolutely amazing. I mean, some of the boxes now, some of the bands that bring these cigars coming out are They're just like artwork on their own, aren't they? Seems a shame to smoke them just for the artwork, you know. And the bands, you don't want to. You look at a full box and you got a row of 10 cigars, and the bands are beautiful on them, you know. Okay, the tattoos are a bit. I mean, some of the bands are absolutely stunning artwork. I mean, I'll keep in some. I got underweight here just to flatten them out. I'm definitely thinking of doing myself a nice table. You know, put them in some epoxy. Maybe a couple of inches thick, so someone gets some bands around the edge of the table as well. I'm going to do a double pour, so I'll do like I'll have a base, and then put the bands on, then put so the bands don't sink. But I believe if you put Mod Podge, if you paint your bands in Mod Podge, which is like a glue, it dries clear, you know, you can hardly see it. I'll stop them from sinking. Because I've got a nice bundle of bands. I know Pat's father, funny enough, sent me a load of bands. Remember them, the trays he done with the a few of us have got them, you know, with the bands on that Pat up north done. His father done some plates with the bands on. Absolutely amazing work, time consuming. And he sent me two. And he sent me some rare cigar bands, you know, so I've got them, so that'll make a nice project for the table. Them plates down here somewhere got shoved in here like my pipes and all my tobacco. You know why. But yeah, so I've got a viewing on this house tomorrow, flat I should say. I can't remember. You Americans, I've asked it before, do you call, we call flats in the UK, do you call them apartments, do you call them condos? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how far, I think it's second floor of this building, and it's on the corner. It's got, like I said, it's got a beautiful corner. It's on the, you know, I said the hexagonal or octagonal lounge. It looks great. It's got 4 windows, good size as well. It's got an ensuite on one of the bedrooms. Obviously, the second bedroom will be put all my junk. Well, not junk, you know, me stuff I own, I should say. I don't want to clutter up the bedroom with all me, you know, so it's got to be a 2-bedroom. And it's a weird shape. One of the bedrooms is a weird shape because you go in the door, you've got a small bathroom on the left hand side, then you've got like a foyer, you know, entrance hall, whatever you want to call it, and then a little bit you walk up a little bit, turn left, and you go into the lounge stroke dining room, and then the opposite side or the back side of that on the right will be the kitchen, which is a U-shaped kitchen. Then you come back out of there, go through the foyer again, or entrance hall, whatever you want to call it, into the second bedroom, which I believe is 14 foot something by 10 foot. Then on the bottom end of that is the ensuite. Then there's the understairs cupboard, which will be right in front of you as you walk through the main door, the front door. So there's an ensuite there on the right hand side. It looks a very nice, well equipped, you know, place to live. See what I'm saying? A little bit high one side, but look at that, look how tight that ash is. No flakiness, nothing there. That's what I do like about these tattoos. If you haven't tried them, guys, grab yourself a couple or grab yourself a box. They're cheap enough. A lot of places you can get them from. Not expensive. Not expensive for a box. I think I've had 3 or 4 boxes of these now. That's how much I like them. And I've not been smoking them that long, these tattoos. And I think it was Mark, the Matchbox, who put me onto these. I think he was doing one of his cigar reviews or something. And I thought, oh, give them a try. I know how Mark likes cigars, so I thought, well, give them a go, see what happens. Right guys, I'm going to finish enjoying the cigar, finish my brew. Yeah, unusual to have a cup of tea with a cigar, but I didn't realise we just got over 30 minutes, guys, so I do apologise. Getting carried away with my waffle. I've got to sort of clean myself up tomorrow for my viewing, get a shave and all that. Right guys, I wish you all well. Have an enjoyable rest of the week. Sweet smokes, whatever you're smoking. Take care of yourself, yeah? Be healthy, be blessed. Enjoy your smokes. I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, and thank you to the new subscriber. And I've forgotten his name already. I have thanked him already on one of me, not last video, the video before that. But I'll check him out and I'll do him a proper thank you. And yeah, appreciate your time. That's one thing I appreciate about all my subscribers, especially if you watch my videos all the way through. I know a lot of you don't, but I'm not changing the format now. A lot of people like my 30-minute videos because they listen to them while they're doing other things, you know. So, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your time, guys. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate your company, guys. So take care. All the best. Catch you on the next one.